back again. We're going to keep working on those senses. Today's sense is going to be the sense of taste. Going to start the videos off just like I start the other sense videos, so let's get rolling. Like I said, kind of starting this video off like I start all the other sense videos off. You use them every day to get to know and understand the world around you. What are they? Your senses, your 5 senses. Again, the 5 senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching, help us to learn about our surroundings. I have the 5 senses listed here: sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. Today, the last day of our senses, is we're working on taste. But here's the list of them all to keep reminding you of them, okay? So, like I said, so today we are going to talk about the sense of taste. What organ of the body is responsible for taste? Anybody know? Your tongue is the organ. So your tongue is the one that's responsible for taste. Nobody is around. So I am in the lunchroom, but nobody's in here. Tongue. I'm going to be doing some things in the video today that I have to take my mask off for, but no one is around me. I'll be like always, I'll sanitize everything when I'm done. But just to do some things in the video today, you will see me with my mask off. But the tongue is the organ responsible for taste. Now, what exactly is taste, and what does that? I mean, what's that mean? The sense of taste helps us identify and learn how foods taste. The tongue is the sensory organ responsible for taste. The tongue is covered with little bumps called taste buds. I'm sure you've all felt them and seen them, all those little bitty bumps all over your tongue. Those are called taste buds. Now I'm sure you've felt them and you've maybe even seen them, but really, what are taste buds? Taste buds are in charge of collecting the information and sending it to the brain through the taste bud nerves. Remember, I said everything goes to the brain through nerves. We have different types of taste buds grouped in different groups. This is something I learned. I thought all taste buds were the same. But no, we have different groups of taste buds, and we're going to go over the different groups of taste buds. So when you put food in your mouth, it's going to all go all over these taste buds, and they're going to, through the nerves, send it up to the brain to tell you what you're eating. But we're going to talk about the different type of taste buds, okay? Like I said, I didn't know this, but we actually have 5 different types of taste buds. 5 basic taste buds. Okay, there are 5 basic taste buds. There are 5 basic tastes. We all have basic tastes. Taste buds are able to identify. So we have certain taste buds to identify sweet stuff, salty stuff, bitter stuff, sour stuff, and UMAMI? I don't know. You know, I cannot pronunciate things. And that is what is referred to as incredibly delicious foods. And what that does is that's a food that when it hits that, it kind of works together with all this stuff to make it just taste really good, from my understanding of reading about it. Because this is the first I've heard of this. So I'm learning just like you are. Okay, now this is the part of the video that I will be taking my mask off. I will say Tatiana is here, but she's way over there. So I don't have to worry about being close with her with my mask. When anybody comes close, I'll put my mask back on. The taste buds for sweet are found on the center end tip of our tongue. So let me see if the video is catching this all the way, if I have to scoot it up. Hang on. Okay, I scooted the camera back a little bit so you can see it way down here in the bottom, this very tip of your tongue. It looks like the tip there. That is where your sweet taste buds are. So when you taste anything sweet, you know, let's say like chocolate. I don't know if you can see them. I got a couple M&Ms, chocolate M&Ms. Your taste buds on the end of your tongue. Sorry, don't mean to be talking while I'm eating. I like chocolate. I love that sweet taste. They pick up that sweetness in the chocolate and send it to your brain. So our sweet taste buds are at the tip of our tongue. Moving on to our salty taste buds. The taste buds for salty are found on the front sides of your tongue. So up here in the front, but over here on the side. So I hope you guys can see me with the light and everything. I can't talk while I have my tongue out, but the front and on the sides. Kind of down towards the bottom, but on the sides is the salty. And the pictures, they got French fries because you always put salt on them. Another salty thing, which I'm going to taste here.
I've got a lot of
Peanuts. Peanuts are salty.
Tatiana, 120. Tatiana, 120.
And the taste buds of the saltiness on the side go into the nerves and send it to your brain to let you know that something's salty. Okay? So that's where your salty taste buds are, is in the front and on the side. Okay, now we're going to talk about our bitter taste buds. The taste buds for bitter are found on the center back by the throat. So they're way in the back of your tongue, almost to your throat. And it's in the middle part, the center. Can't really show you without kind of coughing or choking, but you ask your family or something. Cocoa powder, straight cocoa powder. It's unsweetened. It's got a really bitter taste, and I should have brought me something to drink too to wash this down. I'm being nice, and I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to taste some bitter cocoa powder. I've heard it doesn't taste so good. So here we go. Let me stir it up here. I'm just getting a little bit on a spoon. Oh my God, that's horrible. That's horrible, you guys. I gotta go get a drink. I'll be back. That's bitter and that's nasty. Okay, so just an example that was really bitter, and I don't like bitter stuff. Did not taste good. Do not eat raw cocoa powder unsweetened by itself. I had to kind of get a drink to clean my throat. But also those nerves, because it was so bitter, sent up to my brain and let me know that's something I don't like to eat. And now I know not to try this by itself because it's not good. It's too bitter, sent to my brain saying you don't like it. Okay? Let's see what our next group of taste buds are. Okay, these are the UMAMI? I really don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. Taste buds. They're found right in the middle of your tongue. Right here in the middle. And they have cheese over here. I do not have anything to taste to show you guys for this, because how I understood it was these are the things that you add special to things to make your foods just even more yummy, delicious. Like mushrooms, when you saute mushrooms on things, or you melt cheese on a hamburger, that makes that meat and that burger just taste so much better. When you kind of mix things together, like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen any cooking shows where they make a sauce. The other day I made some pork chops, and I tried a recipe where it had apricot jam with chicken stock and some onions and garlic, and you mixed it all up, added a little bit of water, and it made this beautiful sauce to go on my pork chop, which made my pork chop so much better. And what that was that mixture of all those hit those taste buds to make it taste so much more delicious. Okay? So the UMAMI taste buds are in the middle of your tongue, and they help foods taste better, delicious, just yummy. They're the extra extravagant things that work together with all the other taste buds on your tongue to make a food delicious. Okay, this is, I believe, our last group of taste buds, and that is sour. The taste buds for sour are found on the sides of your tongue in the back. So they're on the sides, in the back, okay? And because I'm trying to show you guys the expressions and how things taste, I got me a lemon, and I know it's going to taste sour. I already know they are. But to show you guys, to be a team player, I'm going to suck on a lemon, and you get to laugh at my reaction on that one too. Let me get it out here. I do have water this time. Okay. Half of a lemon. Ready? Oh! Woo-hoo. Yeah, that's sour. That's not so good. You know, when you add lemon to stuff, it's pretty good, but right by itself, woo. So, with that lemon, my sour taste buds on the side got that right away and sent it up to my brain to let me know that was sour. And that's another taste that's my brain's telling me that's something you don't like. But if you add just a little bit of sour with this, that, and the other, it all comes together with that UMAMI taste buds to make things taste good. But sour alone is not so good. Okay, let me take one more little drink. Sorry. So, I'm going to put my mask back on because all my tasting is done. I hope with my demonstrations and me tasting things and talking, helped you guys understand the taste buds. We got a little bit more to go over. Like I said, kind of already talked about how we get many hints of flavors by combining these 5 basic taste buds. And here it shows them all. Here's your sweet, your at the tip, your yummy in the middle, your salties on the front sides, here and here, your sours on the back sides, here and here, and your bitter is all the way back here. So this is your whole tongue and how all those taste buds are kind of separated. But when you eat, you get a little bit of sour and bitterness and sweetness and everything in each bite, which kind of makes things taste really good. But when you pull them to the side, like the sour by itself, that wasn't pretty. I'm sure you guys got a good laugh out of my face on that one. But if you put it all together, it usually tastes pretty good. Okay, here's a little bit more interesting facts. Did you know the sense of tasting and smelling communicate with each other? So the sense of taste and smell work together to communicate. That is why when you have a cold and your nose is all stuffed up and you can't smell and it's just kind of like you're feeling kind of ucky and your nose is all stuffed up, food don't taste as good as it usually does because you don't get that aroma, that smell in there to go with the taste. You can't smell it, so the food just doesn't taste as good. So when we say eat an apple, so that's that, but now we're going to talk about, like today at lunch, if I have an apple and I eat the apple, the substances in the apple, or what it's made of, what the apple's made of, communicate with the taste buds on my tongue. So I take a bite of that apple and I'm chewing it up, and what the apple's made of, the taste buds are soaking it in. They're communicating, the apple's communicating with my taste buds. Then the taste buds transmit or send that information to the brain. So I take a bite of the apple, I'm chewing it all up, my taste buds are soaking it in on my tongue, and at that same time, they're through the nerves are sending information to my brain, and the brain is in charge of saying, hey, that's an apple. She likes that apple. And that was kind of the same thing with the bitterness and the sour. The taste buds got it on my tongue, they figured it out, they send it to the brain. But instead of saying, hey, you like that, it said, ooh, that's really bitter, you don't like that. But the chocolate, it was on my sweet taste buds, they sent the information to the brain. The brain's like, oh yeah, you like that. So those taste buds, everything, all your senses have nerves that send them to your brain to communicate. And your brain's in charge of everything, okay? And I just kind of talked about that. Apples are sweet and yummy. I love it. That means it's a good taste. I'll eat it again. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Or, oh yikes, this lemon is so sour, I don't like it. I'm not going to suck on a lemon again because I didn't like it. But hey, I like that apple. I'm going to eat that again.
Karen Lay, Center 102 at your convenience. Karen Lay, 102 at your convenience.
We all experience taste differences, or we all experience taste differently. That is why someone may like what you like or may not, because we each experience taste different. We each have our own taste we like. Or maybe a friend or a family member doesn't like something you like. Taste also helps us protect our health from foods that have gone bad. If they don't taste right, our brain is like, stop, don't eat that. Isn't just taste amazing though? I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this stop, don't eat that. Let's say I go to eat an apple that's usually very yummy and sweet and just really good, but it's been sitting out and it's kind of got a really bad bruise on it and it just doesn't look as good as they usually do, but I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it's okay, I'm gonna eat it. And I take a bite of that, but it's bad. It's a bad apple. My taste buds are gonna pick that up and send it to the brain to tell me, stop, don't eat that, it's bad. Because my brain's gonna recognize this apple doesn't taste sweet and yummy like it usually does. I'm getting a really gross, ucky taste out of it, it's bad, don't eat it. My brain's gonna tell me you don't like it, don't eat it. And that's all through the taste buds, and that way they're protecting me and protecting my health to let me know it's bad. The brain will recognize what you're eating, and if it's a good taste, a bad taste, if it's good for you or if it's bad, or if you like it or not. But I tell you one thing, taste is amazing. All the different tastes that are out there, how different things work together to make really good taste, how some people like one thing, some people don't. It's pretty amazing sense. Okay? That's it for this week's lessons, all about the 5 senses.
Selena or Bill Becker, would you come to area I? Selena or Bill Becker to area I, please.
And I just want to tell you guys to have a great weekend, okay? Talk to you later.